Hey everyone. Imagine this. A country where the government isn't just about defense, the economy and healthcare, but also about your happiness, building impossible tech, and bringing people from all over the world closer together. Sounds like science fiction, right? Well, it's not. It's real, and it's happening right now in the UAE. The UAE is rewriting the rulebook for how a country can be run. While most governments focus on the basics, important but predictable things, the UAE is taking it to a whole new level. They're asking big questions like, how can we ensure our people are truly happy? How do we make cutting-edge technology a part of everyday life? And how can we create a world where impossible ideas become reality? And they're not just asking these questions, they've created entire ministries to answer them. Let me break it down for you. First up, the Minister of Artificial Intelligence. Yes, you heard that right. This isn't a sci-fi movie, it's real life. The UAE was the first country in the world to create this position. Their job? To harness the power of AI and robotics for the future. Think about it, AI is changing everything from healthcare and education to how we work and travel. This minister is focused on making sure the UAE doesn't just adapt to AI but leads the way. From autonomous cars to advanced robots that can assist in surgeries, they're shaping a tech-driven future for everyone. Happy families enjoying parks, kids playing, and smiling faces. Next, we have the Minister of Happiness. Now, this one really stands out, right? In most countries, the government talks about GDP and growth. But the UAE is asking, what's the point of all that if our people aren't happy? This minister's job is to make sure happiness is a priority, whether it's through better work-life balance, improved mental health support, or even small things like more green spaces for families to relax. Because happiness isn't just a feel-good idea, it directly impacts productivity, creativity, and even how people connect with each other. Now, let's talk about the Minister of Tolerance. In today's world, where divisions and conflicts are making headlines every day, the UAE is doing something different. This ministry celebrates diversity because, believe it or not, over 200 nationalities live in the UAE. Their focus is on building bridges between cultures and religions, showing the world that people from anywhere can come together, live peacefully, and thrive. It's a powerful message at a time when we need it the most. And now, let me introduce my favorite, the Minister of Possibilities. I mean, just the name gives you goosebumps, doesn't it? This ministry's mission is to tackle problems that seem unsolvable today. Whether it's finding innovative ways to combat climate change, making renewable energy more accessible, or even building strategies for interplanetary travel, they're thinking big. It's all about turning dreams into action, about looking at challenges and saying, what if? Instead of waiting for the future, they're shaping it today. And let's not forget, this futuristic mindset is already producing results. For example, the UAE became the first Arab country to launch a mission to Mars, the Hope probe. They've also created massive renewable energy projects like the world's largest solar park. And they're building the Hyperloop, a transportation system that could take you from Dubai to Abu Dhabi in just 12 minutes. All of this comes from having leadership that isn't afraid to think ahead. So, what does all of this mean? It means the UAE isn't just thinking about today or even tomorrow, they're thinking about the world 50 years from now. They're not reacting to the future, they're creating it. Now, let me ask you, what if your country had ministers like these? A minister of happiness to prioritize your well-being? A minister of tolerance to unite people and celebrate diversity? Or even a minister of possibilities to tackle the biggest challenges of our time? Think about it. What would change? Would people be less stressed? Would communities be closer? Would we solve issues like poverty, climate change, or even space exploration faster? The possibilities are endless. But here's the thing, we don't have to wait for governments to start thinking like this. We can push for change ourselves. We can demand leadership that's innovative, forward-thinking, and people-focused. And who knows, maybe we'll inspire the next generation of leaders to follow in the UAE's footsteps. So, here's my challenge to you. What ministry would you create for your country? Drop your ideas in the comments below. Let's spark a conversation about how we can make our world a better place. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more future-focused content. Together we can imagine, and maybe even create, a brighter tomorrow.